Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today I have flounders fish with me. I found it from the Auckland Road wet market. Usually, very hard to find this size. This is actually way smaller. Normal size is probably about 1 kg, which is a bit too big for me. Not to say that we cannot finish, but because of the length, very difficult to operate. Our wok is not that big, okay? But then, 2 days ago, I found this from this size is much smaller. This is probably only about 400 grams. Good enough for my family, and it is not very long. And they helped me to cut off part of the pointy heads there. All right. So this is also called 左口鱼 and also called one type of soulfish. This is actually one type of codfish, the cheaper version of the codfish. They are the same family. Okay. White, you can see the meat is actually whitish in color. So I'm going to deep fry this later and make a little bit of sauce, and the sauce will be made out of some, this is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of big red chili. This is about 1 tablespoon of coriander stem, fresh coriander stem, and this is about 1 tablespoon of chopped. This is spring onion, the white part of the spring onion. This is about 2 tablespoons of garlic, 1 tablespoon of bird eye chili, a little bit of fresh coriander for garnishing. Okay, I'm going to make the sauce first. First, give it a bit of oil. Where is my nice, pretty ladle? Found it. See how pretty it is. My friend draw it for me. Not draw, but they call it burn art. If you're interested, I will put the info in the description. Okay, put in the garlic, spring onion, and also the fresh coriander first. Saute this for a while. The chili, I'll put the chili padi towards the end. Try not to make it too spicy. Actually, my one of my schoolmates, when I was during my secondary time, her mother used to make something like this. She also uses green bird eye chili. I don't have green bird eye chili today, so I try to make use of other things to make the green color. Okay, the chili oil has already released also. Let's give it some seasoning. I'm going to give it a little bit of light soya sauce. Some hot water. Few dashes of white pepper. A little bit of salt. Some sugar. If you like the color to be a bit darker, you can add a little bit of dark soya sauce, but it is definitely optional. I'm just going to add a little bit. Okay, just a bit. Maybe even only half a teaspoon, just to darken the color a little bit. And I'm going to also add in my Vietnamese fish sauce. All the ingredients, I'll put it in the description box for you, yeah? Right. Now I'm going to put in the chili padi. Give it a few stir. And the sauce is ready. Now we just need to go and deep fry the fish. Okay, prepare some oil here. Actually, the more oil you use, the easier the deep frying process it is. Of course, at home you won't use that much oil. Okay. Secondly, today just to make things easier, I'm going to use a non-stick wok. So how do you, at which stage you should put in the fish? It is when you start seeing the oil started to smoke. Okay, that is at least about 180 degrees and above. And if you are scared of the oil, just use a long ladder to help you to put in the fish. Now, I remember recently seeing somebody putting some asam kepeng into the oil and say because of the asam kepeng the fish will not stick. Now the thing is, don't worry about, the thing is inside that particular video she's using a non-stick wok. Let me tell you, that is the whole function of a non-stick wok. If it will stick, meaning your non-stick coating has already wear off, you need to change another non-stick wok already. Okay, so the moment when you are using a non-stick wok to fry fish, your fish will not stick. If it stick, then it means that your non-stick wok is spoiled. Go and change a new one. Okay. So the second rule is, after you put in the fish, don't keep on kacau it, don't disturb it. Let it fry for at least 2 to 3 minutes before you flip it over. Why? Because it will need a bit of time to let the outer layer crispiness come into place. Okay? Don't kacau. We will kacau and flip over in about 2 minutes. We'll come back shortly. So this is about 2 minutes plus. See, it doesn't stick at all. Why? Because I'm using a non-stick wok, okay? If you are using stainless steel, that is the time you need a little bit of kung fu. But Appa did many videos teaching you all how to do a deep fry using stainless steel. Look at how beautiful it is. So we will give this side another about 2 to 3 minutes, then basically it's almost done. Have you all seen, just like I mentioned to you about cod fish, right? There's one type of cod fish which is exactly it looks the same as this, but it is about 200 kg. Same like this, but 200 kg. I think it's called halibut or something like that. Right? That is one kind of real cod fish also. Can you imagine this is 400 gram, 400-500 gram, and that one is 200 kg. Oh. Seriously, I know many of you actually always say, wow, you know, you will feel like you are a better kung fu master in kitchen if you are using a stainless steel wok. Okay, Appa is using a stainless steel wok most often, but then again, you don't have to prove anyone whether or not you are a kung fu master or not. Make things easier actually using a non-stick wok is the easiest. The only problem with the non-stick is it doesn't last. Usually about every 6 months. If you cook every day using it, every 6 months you probably have to change a new one. Okay. This is after another 2.5 minutes. Again, I did not flip it until now. Okay, just now. Right. See how beautiful it is. Somehow this fish, when you deep fry or pan fry, it really tastes really good. And you can also steam it as well, no problem at all. I remember went to one famous seafood restaurant in KL. They are selling at 300 ringgit per kg. But of course the one is live ones and much bigger. Alright, it's basically done. Push the fish to the side to let the oil render out. Then prepare an oil absorbing paper. Always use the oil absorbing paper, it's very, very helpful. Leave it here for a minute or two before you move it over to the serving plate. Okay, here's my deep fry flounders, and we got some sauce here. Sauce we made just now. Put it on top. Oh, just now in the sauce I also added a little bit of oyster sauce, just to enhance the flavor. And some fresh coriander on top. Done. Okay, simple but extremely flavorful. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Bye bye.